Hi guys, today I'm doing another smoky eye theme, but I'm doing a more nighttime smoky eye using blue. And I actually wanted to show you I decided to feature the palette that QC actually gave me. Now this palette is really good, particularly if you are starting out. I was lucky enough that when I did decide to do QC Makeup Academy, I had already kind of substantially, I wouldn't say I had a client base, but I do now, but I didn't have then. But I did kind of start the makeup kit already. But if you aren't starting a makeup kit, if you look at my QC Makeup Academy video, I do go into what you get. And one of them is this eyeshadow palette. Now you do obviously get, you can see there I haven't even used them, the applicators, but I don't use them. I use my own brushes. You do get a brush set too, but do take a look at my video about QC Makeup Academy in the very beginning. So the colours that I used were these two blues. So this is the first blue I used here, just as a kind of like as a base, and then I went in with this deeper blue. And if I just swatch them for you guys, you'll see how pigmented these colours are. Now this palette is mainly shimmer, just to let you know, so you would need your own kind of basic neutrals palette anyway, but W7 are a very good make if you're trying to kind of save money, or you could obviously go for the higher Urban Decay. But these are the two blues that I used. Look at the colours on those guys, just amazing. And they do stay, they stay for a very long time. So I have used that here, across here. So this is the lighter blue that I put just as kind of as a base, and then I went in with the second blue here, which is absolutely gorgeous. If I just kind of swatch it here for you, it's just a beautiful blue, guys. Beautiful, beautiful colour. So we will do that now. Other things that I've done, I've just cleansed and moisturised my face. I put on my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC15, and then I put some sheer powder over that just to keep everything together, so we haven't contoured or anything like that. And then the other thing that I did is I went in with my, I did use my Naked palette for this, just because the palette that I have here, it doesn't have any kind of matte colours, and I just wanted that kind of brown kind of secondary coloured as a transition, as you can see there as well. And I do have some false lashes on from Kiss, which I will just put in the description bar below. And the colour that I used was, just to kind of give it a transition, where these was Smog and Sidecar from the Urban Decay Naked palette. So we will go on and continue with the second eye. So the first thing that I did, just to kind of give it a base, was I put Half Baked over the eyelid here. And this is what Half Baked looks like on the brush. So we're just going to put it on the brush there. And then, just to make sure we have kind of a clear, you're almost giving like your eye a palette to work on by putting this one on first. Obviously you can put eye primer on and things like that as well, just to keep your eyes, the colour sustained. But what I'm going to do now is use the same brush and actually use it on the side and go in with Sidecar, just to give the definition of the two colours. This is what Sidecar looks like on the brush, and all we're going to do is go in, obviously lighter at the beginning, and then lighter at the beginning actually all the way, and then if you do need to add depth or colour, you can do that afterwards. You can see the colour there. Just what we can do, because it looks quite heavy, is what we're going to do is go in with a clean blending brush like this. This is from the QC Makeup Academy as well. And all we do is just kind of blend it out, make it look natural, and blend until you get the colour depth that you're looking for. And I like to do this before I put the blue on, because then it gives my eyes kind of a controlled area of where to put the blue. You're more in control, it's much easier to kind of place the colour down. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is show you those colours again. And we can go in again with that colour Sidecar if we need to after the blue is down. The first colour I'm going to put down is this bright blue. None of these are named. It's just like a basic palette from QC. So this is this colour here. We're going to go in now and just place that on the lid. Okay. And that's what it looks like on the brush. It's a very bright blue, but it gives us a really good base. I'm just going to hold down. Really good base for our darker blue. Almost like a midnight blue. It's a really nice colour. So now that that's down, we can kind of have a kind of a base colour, but you can see this colour is much more intense. So I am going to go in now with that second blue colour. And this is the second colour, blue, that you can see. And you just see how much the colour changes there. It's much deeper, it has more like a midnight blue, and it's a lovely, lovely colour on your eyelid. And at least we have this base down now, so we know where to put it. And it just gives you more control as well as you're putting the makeup on. And hopefully in this light you can actually see how bright it is. Okay, so now you can see, besides the lashes, that the two eyes are now looking similar. And I think blue and brown go very, very well together because you can kind of get that transition colour. And what I've done here, obviously I haven't done it here yet, but I have kind of done that kind of nice shape where you have just that kind of side, kind of clear kind of definition there, and I will do that on the other eye. So what I'll do is I'll place my lashes on and I'll be right back. Hi guys, so now that I'm back, what I wanted to do is show you this brush that I got with W7's Sheer Loose powder, because what I like to do is use this for contouring. It's just a really nice angled shape, and especially if you have like a smoky eye, it's a good idea to have a very defined contour. So because I've done my foundation, we're going to start now with our highlighting and contouring, and of course I'm going to be using my Sleek Contour Kit in Light. I do have it in the 3 different shades, but this is the one I'm going to be using. So we're going to go in with that luminous powder now, which is a normal brush. And again, this brush is from W7, the kit I got when I started their makeup course. So we're just going to take that luminous powder, and that's what, it's not picking it up great. Let me just do, I wanted to show you the other brushes that I have. I do use the Real Techniques a lot, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys the powder. Now this isn't actually this is actually more the it's not the powder's fault that it's the actual brush itself, because when I use my Real Techniques, just comparing them quickly, and the Real Techniques is absolutely fine, picks up the colour fine. So I'd imagine it's not the powder, it's just the brush. It's quite it's not strong enough to pick up those as much powder as, say, for example, the powder brush from the Core Collection kit from Real Techniques would, just as a quick comparison there. So I'm just going to cover my face with the, it does the job, but you just have to really work with it. So now that I'm just kind of covering my face with the luminous powder, and we finish the other eye, I'm going to start going in with my contour. The luminous powder does act as a highlight, so don't forget to kind of go extra under the eyes, just so you have the kind of effect you're looking for. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to actually get my contour brush, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back with my Core Collection contour brush, but I wanted to kind of leave the sleek aside. I wanted to kind of introduce what I've been using a lot on clients and I've been getting really good results with, which is the BH Cosmetics 10 colour palette, professional blush. Now it does have some contour colours in there as well, so I just wanted to open it up for you and show you what it looks like. There's some gorgeous, gorgeous colours for contouring in there. So that's the colour collection there. Sorry if it looks a bit used, guys. It's one of the main things I use a lot when I'm on a job. And the colour I'll use for my contour today will be this kind of one beside the hot pink, this one here. So we're going to take our brush, and I find these are very long lasting, and that's what it looks like on the brush. And we're going to just feel, with a clean finger, just feel for your jawbone, sorry, and only take it to about here. So we're going to do that now. And you can see why I've gone a little bit darker with my contour is because it is a smoky eye, a more deep kind of nighttime smoky eye. So you can kind of get away with that, and you can see it's very nice, it's very sheer, and it's quite glowy as well, so it gives your skin that glowy effect, which I like. Some people don't like that, but I do. So we're just going to go and look again for our jawbone here, and follow that down to about here. And bring it up as well. Don't always bring it up around and fill in the rest of your face where the sun would naturally hit, so it looks natural. And then we're just going to fill in everything else underneath. And then you can buff that as much as you like to get the correct consistency that you're looking for. But it's a really, really nice colour, and the blushes are just beautiful too. The blush that I'm going to use is this one here. It's the Pale, and it's a lovely, lovely colour. The pale pink there. So we're just going to smile. I'm going to use my my blush brush, and I'll be right back. So this is the Real Techniques blush brush. We're going to pick up some of that colour, and that's what it looks like on the brush. And we're going to smile to bring our cheeks forward, and we're just going to bring that up, upward motions. And it just gives a lovely, lovely colour. Very natural. So what we're going to do is, I wouldn't recommend doing a very strong lip if you've got very strong eyes, especially if you've got lashes and everything else and you've kind of defined your face in a very contoured way. I would usually go for a nude colour, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to go with a MAC colour, and I'll just bring right back with you when I get that. Okay, so this is the MAC Hue Glaze, and it's a gorgeous colour. That's what it looks like. There's a couple of dupes out there for it. I would use a lip brush if it was somebody else, but as it's my own, I'll be using it on myself. And we're just going to bring that onto the lips. You could even, for further depth, which what we'll do is we'll go in with a lip liner that I have from Rimmel, which is called Tiramisu. And that will just give the lips that extra kind of depth. And sometimes it is a good idea to put the lipstick on first and then put your lip liner on afterwards, because then your lip liner becomes more manageable in terms of you can kind of blend it easier, because it kind of mixes in with the lipstick and you can kind of blend it a lot easier if you need to. So I'm just going to get that now. And this is what it looks like. It's a really nice colour. And actually Rimmel are very good for liners and lip liners. So this isn't the one I'm going to look for, but this is Wine from Rimmel, and this one is Tiramisu. You can see the colour is kind of a nice chocolate mocha colour there. So we're just going to line our lips now. It's definitely buildable, but it doesn't look too much with what we've already done with our eyes. And again, what you could do is bring these with you on your night out. So you could bring your MAC and your lip liner with you, put them in your bag, you're absolutely fine. I mean, it's very travel friendly as well. So that would be my smoky eye for a night out. I hope that you enjoyed watching the video. I will be keeping you up to date, as I said in my previous video about when I did my neutral daytime smoky eye, about the QC Makeup Academy itself. I would recommend it highly. I think they are the makeup artists, the fact that you have a tutor, your tutor is a makeup artist and a working makeup artist, and is able to give you so much information, not just about clients, but about products, the latest brands, things like that. They're always giving you information about that along with your grade, so you always get kind of information that you wouldn't think you would usually get, you know, from a tutor. They give you information, they don't have to, but they want you to kind of succeed, obviously, because you're representing QC, you're representing, when you go out and get your qualification, you will be representing QC Makeup Academy, so they want to make sure that you have everything you need. So I really would highly recommend them, and I will keep you up to date on how I'm getting on with Section C. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.